Hey there and welcome. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give me a big thumbs up and also share with friends and family. And if this is your first time here, welcome, and I hope you consider subscribing. And also don't forget to click on that bell button so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. So for today's 3-minute Friday tutorial, this is going to be our last 3-minute tutorials on Halloween theme. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas, or if you want me to continue to do these quick and easy Halloween theme tutorials on Fridays, let me know in the comments down below. So what you're going to need are 2 of the napkin holders, or paper towel holders, I'm sorry, and then 2 napkin rings that you can get in a pack of 6, adding some E6000 and hot glue to the top of your napkin holder or paper towel holder. Go ahead and glue your napkin ring to the top just like so. And you're going to do that to both of them and then set them aside and allow them to dry. Once they're completely dry, you're going to go ahead and spray paint them the color of your choice, and I'll be painting mine black. So now you're going to need one of the handles or the wood part of your plunger, removing the plunger part from the bottom, and then you're going to get some nautical rope or jute twine if you can't find nautical rope right now. And then you're just going to wrap it around the entire bottom of your what's going to be your broomstick handle now. And this takes a minute just to dry. And once I was done, I thought about it. I could have just wrapped it around and added a zip tie. If you want to do that, it'd be a lot faster as well. Just go ahead and wrap it around and hold it with one hand and then just add a zip tie. But I ended up using hot glue and it worked just fine once I allowed it to dry. So just go ahead and add your nautical rope around the entire part of your broomstick, just like so. And once you've wrapped it around the entire bottom of your broomstick, go ahead and remove any excess nautical rope from the top, just like so. Just remember to allow it to dry before you start cutting it, just like I didn't do that. So I had to go ahead and add a little bit more glue and hold it for a few more seconds. Once you've allowed it to dry, go ahead and get some jute twine. Or if you want to get, you don't mind the thickness, you can go ahead and use some more nautical rope. But I just grabbed a few strands of my jute twine and put all the strings together and then added some hot glue to the bottom of what's going to be my broom and then wrapped it around the entire broomstick and nautical rope, just like so. And I'm just pulling and tightly onto the jute twine just to make sure it holds and it's on there secure. And you just continue to do that, wrapping it around at least a good 2 to 3 times. Or as soon as you're done with all your jute twine. I ended up wrapping it around, I want to say a good 5 times. And then once you're done with this part and you're cut off any excess jute twine that you have left over, you're going to go ahead and start pulling apart your nautical rope. Just like so. And then you're just going to go ahead and cut any of the edges of your nautical rope that need to be cut to be pulled apart. And you just easily, twist them apart. And there's like 3 to 4 pieces into each one of them. And now once you're done doing all of that and twisting them all apart, which doesn't take much time at all, and you guys sometimes ask me the name of my dogs. The beige one, the tan one that just was running around on the video, her name is Luna. And she's only about 8 months old. And she's my little playful dog. So you're just going to go ahead and unravel your nautical rope. And when you're done unraveling it, you can leave it as is. And you'll see in just a moment how it looks just as is. And you'll see what I ended up doing, which is fine. You know, it looks cute. It's nice. You can tell it's a broom. But what I did was just a few of them, I unraveled the rope, the knot even more, just like so. Just to give it more of that old, you know, twig type look. So I only did about 3 or 4 of them like that, and you can tell it looks a lot fuller once I'm done. Now, once you're done doing that, you can leave it as is. You don't have to paint it or anything. But I decided to go ahead and paint the actual broomstick itself black. And there you have your broom. And so I'm going to paint it black now. I was inspired by a picture I saw on Pinterest of, it's called a broomstick, I guess, tray holder or hat holder, witch hat holder, and it was $125. And I thought, wow, you know, I can make this. And I made mine for under 10. So you just go ahead and paint your broomstick black. I'm just using some Waverly chalk paint, but I know at Dollar Tree they have black paint as well. And if you don't have paint at all, you can get a permanent marker and do the same thing. It just take a little bit more time, but you can do this as well. Let me know in the comments down below what color you're going to paint your broomstick, or if you're going to paint it at all. And I wasn't too worried about little spots of the, you know, it pulling out the color or anything, because it's supposed to look old. And what I did with the extra paint that was on my paintbrush, where the jute twine was twisted around, I just added a little bit of black paint. So once everything is completely dry, you're going to go ahead and get your broomstick and your hats and your napkin and holders like so, and then just center your broomstick into the napkin holders just like so. Now, what I'm using is ribbon to hang my witch hats on, but you can use chain or some jute twine. This is completely optional of what you want to use. This is just what I had on hand. So I just grabbed some black ribbon and just went ahead and tied little knots to the edge of one side of my ribbon. And then just cut a nice, about 12 inches of the ribbon. And what I'm going to do is actually twist it around twice like so. And then I'm going to tie the other side of the ribbon to the other side of the hat. Just like so. Now you can even decorate it even more, but like I said, 3-minute Fridays, I try to keep it under 10 minutes. But I can even think about decorating the witches' hats more country theme. If you wanted to use some burlap or something like that to add it to remove this black shiny, I don't know what it is, around the hats that it comes with, and just decorate it yourself. But this is the way it looks completely done. And then of course you can add a sign, or you can remove the hats and add a sign to your broomstick as well. You just have to glue a little ribbon or something around it, but I ended up putting it on the side. And this is the way it looks with candy and all. So what do you guys think? I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Until next time, you guys stay blessed. Bye.